let's talk about prepositions. Okay, so first let's look at what are they used for. So mostly they're used to stick nouns into sentences. If you have a transitive verb, you can stick two nouns into a sentence. Nouns need something to hold on to. You can't just throw them into a sentence. Let's look at this. Sam kicked the ball. Okay, so here we have this verb, kicked. And the verb is helping to hold Sam and the ball in the sentence. But now I want to add in these other nouns. The defenders, the goalie, the net, the fans. Okay, I want to add those into the sentence. Now I need to use some prepositions. Now prepositions are not the only type of words that you can use to stick nouns into sentences, but they are maybe the main or one of the main types that we use. So, okay, Sam kicked the ball. Let's look. Through the defenders. Through the defenders. Okay, now we've stuck defenders onto the sentence. Past the goalie. Okay, now we've used past the goalie. We've stuck the goalie, into the sentence. Into the net. Into the net. Okay, now we've stuck the net into the sentence. And the last one, the fans. For the fans. Okay, now let's look at our sentence. Sam kicked the ball through the defenders, past the goalie, into the net, for the fans. All right, so once again, the nouns Sam and the ball are sticking to the sentence through the verb kicked. Kicked is a transitive verb, so we can hold the subject and the object, these two nouns, into the sentence. This verb is holding these two nouns into the sentence. These other nouns, the defenders, the goalie, the net, and the fans, are being held in the sentence, are being stuck in the sentence through these prepositions. Through, past, into, for. Okay, so now that's what they do in a sentence. They stick nouns in a sentence. But what do they describe as they stick the nouns into the sentence? Really, they talk about the position, the preposition, the position of the noun that they're sticking into the sentence, either in space or in time or in relation to another noun in the sentence. So for example, on the table. On is a preposition that's talking about the position of something. Where is it in space? On the table. After dinner. After dinner, after is a preposition that's talking about the position in time. Where does it come in this time sequence? After dinner. And in relation to another noun in the sentence, it could be I want to go with you. With is showing the relationship between I and you, with you. Or in this case, the going, my going with you. The relationship, the position of you with me, and I want to go with you. All right, so let's look at prepositional phrases next, okay? So we know this is the preposition, through, okay, and it's sticking this noun, the defenders, into the sentence. So this together, this through the defenders, the preposition plus the noun is called a prepositional phrase, or a pronoun as well, a noun or a pronoun. So through the defenders is a prepositional phrase. Past the goalie is a prepositional phrase. Into the net is a prepositional phrase. For the fans, you guessed it, a prepositional phrase. So the preposition and the noun together, we call that a prepositional phrase. Okay, now one final thing. Let's look at how what function, other than just holding the noun into the sentence. I told you that they talk about the position, the relationship between things. Let's also look at what they're doing grammatically in the sentence, what they're acting as. Now, all of these prepositional phrases, through the defenders, past the goalie, into the net, for the fans, they're all describing the verb kicked. They're all talking about the verb kicked. So they're prepositional phrases acting as adverbs. They're acting as adverbs. They're describing this verb kicked. They're showing you the ball went through. He kicked the ball through the defenders, past the goalie, into the net. He kicked it for the fans. They're all talking about kicked. But not all prepositional phrases are used as act as adverbs talking about a verb. Let's look at some other functions they can have in a sentence. Here are some other ways that prepositions function in a sentence. Let's look at some examples. The book is on the table. Okay, so we see on is a preposition. The table is the noun that the preposition is sticking into the sentence. And together they are a prepositional phrase. Okay, now this prepositional phrase is acting as a complement. It's followed by a linking verb, the verb to be. It's acting as a complement, and it's talking about the subject. That's what linking verbs do. Here's another one with using the verb to be as a linking verb. The book is great. Okay, so great is the complement, talking about the subject, describing the subject. So in the same way that great is a complement, on the table, the prepositional phrase is acting like a complement. Another one. Hawaii is where I want to be. Okay, so Hawaii, of course, is the noun, it's the subject. So here, let's look. At the beach is where I want to be. So in this sentence, at the beach is acting as a noun. This prepositional phrase, at the preposition, the beach, the noun that the preposition is sticking into the sentence, this prepositional phrase is acting as a noun, as the subject to this verb to be. At the beach is where I want to be. All right, so we looked at what prepositions do in a sentence, we looked at what they describe, and we looked at how they function grammatically in a sentence. Hopefully this has been helpful. Please click the like button if you like this video. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. And share this video with anyone who you think it might be helpful to. If you think it would help someone to watch this video, just share it with them. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.